What's up everyone? Subscribe my channel and turn on that notification bell because today we're diving into a masterpiece that defined Italian excellence, elegance, and pure power. The 1962 Maserati 5000 GT. This isn't just a car, it's an experience, a rare piece of automotive art that was born in the era when driving was poetry and speed was the ultimate luxury. The Maserati 5000 GT is one of the most exclusive Grand Tourers ever made, a car that whispers sophistication, yet roars like thunder when unleashed. Only a handful were ever built, making it one of the most desirable treasures in automotive history. Now imagine this, it's the early 1960s. Italy is blooming with style, fashion, and automotive passion. Every major automaker is trying to build the perfect grand touring car, but Maserati decided to go beyond perfection. The 5000 GT was created for royalty, industrial magnates, and those who didn't just want luxury, they demanded dominance. It all began when the Shah of Persia, Mohammad Reza Pahlavi, approached Maserati with a request that would change their legacy forever. He wanted something unique, something faster and more luxurious than anything on the road. Maserati took the heart of their racing legend, the 4050 US, a car that ruled the tracks, and infused it into an elegant body. Thus, the Maserati 5000 GT was born. Beneath its beautifully sculpted hood lay a 5.0-liter V8 engine, adapted from Maserati's racing program, a roaring masterpiece capable of producing around 340 horsepower, an astronomical figure for the early 1960s. This wasn't just power, it was prestige in motion. The car could reach speeds of up to 170 miles per hour, making it one of the fastest and most exclusive road cars of its era. When you pressed the accelerator, the sound wasn't just noise, it was an orchestra of Italian engineering, each note perfectly tuned to remind the world who ruled the Grand Touring Kingdom. The 5000 GT's exterior design was nothing short of breathtaking. Every line, every curve, every detail reflected the finest craftsmanship of its time. Depending on the buyer's taste, Maserati collaborated with different coach builders like Alemanno, Frua, Touring, and Bertone. Each coach builder gave the 5000 GT a unique character, a distinct face, and a body that blended sensual curves with regal authority. This wasn't a mass-produced car, this was a car hand sculpted for the elite. From the long, sleek hood to the graceful roofline and the commanding rear, the 5000 GT looked like power wrapped in elegance. The polished chrome, the gleaming grille, and the iconic trident emblem at the front weren't just design details. They were symbols of status, of exclusivity, of Italian pride. Step inside, and you enter a sanctuary of luxury. The interior of the 1962 Maserati 5000 GT was built for kings, literally. Fine leather seats, hand-stitched with perfection, rich wood trims that gleamed with class, and a dashboard that balanced simplicity with sophistication. Every knob, every dial, every switch was crafted with purpose and precision. This was an era before digital screens. Everything was mechanical, tactile, and alive. When you gripped that wooden steering wheel, you felt connected, not just to the car, but to the road, to the sound, to the era itself. The smell of leather, the polished metal accents, the subtle hum of the engine. It wasn't transportation, it was transformation. Driving the Maserati 5000 GT was like commanding a royal chariot. It wasn't just about speed, it was about presence. When this car appeared on the streets of Rome, Paris, or Monaco, people stopped and stared. It had the aura of something divine. The engine responded with power yet sophistication. The transmission glided through gears with grace, and the handling, for a car of its size, was remarkably balanced. It was a grand tour in the truest sense. Built to devour miles effortlessly while enveloping its passengers in sheer opulence. But beyond its design and performance, the 5000 GT carried an air of mystery and allure. With fewer than 40 units ever produced, each one told a different story. Some were owned by royalty, others by celebrities and businessmen who shaped history. Each car was personalized. No two were ever truly identical. It wasn't just a car you bought, it was a statement of who you were, a reflection of your power, your taste. The Maserati 5000 GT was never meant for everyone. It was crafted for the chosen few who lived life on a grander scale. And as time passed, this car became a symbol of the golden age of Italian engineering. It represented a period when cars weren't designed by computers, but by passion, intuition, and artistic mastery. The way the light danced across its curves, the way its engine sang, and the way it stood, confident, elegant, and timeless, reminded everyone that true luxury is never loud. It speaks softly, but with authority. Today, the 1962 Maserati 5000 GT stands as one of the rarest and most valuable Maseratis ever built. Collectors and enthusiasts worldwide dream of owning one, not just for its rarity, but for what it represents: the height of Italian craftsmanship, the soul of racing, and the spirit of exclusivity. When one appears at an auction, it's not just a car sale, it's history-changing hands. Prices soar into the millions, and for good reason. You're not buying a car, you're acquiring a legend that carries the legacy of Maserati's finest moment. Even after more than 6 decades, the presence of the 5000 GT is unmatched. Place it next to any modern Grand Tourer, and it still radiates an aura of timeless supremacy. The Maserati Trident shines proudly on its grille, a reminder of a time when style and power coexisted in perfect harmony. It's a car that demands respect, not through aggression, but through grace. It's a car that whispers luxury in Italian, speaks speed in V8, and tells stories only those who understand true artistry can hear. So when you look at the 1962 Maserati 5000 GT, you're not just seeing metal and machinery, you're seeing passion, precision, and perfection blended into one breathtaking masterpiece. It's the car that proved that Maserati was not just a brand, but a philosophy, an embodiment of what it means to live beautifully and drive boldly. If you ever get the chance to see one in person, take a moment to appreciate every curve, every reflection, every detail. Because you're not just looking at a car, you're looking at history sculpted in aluminum and leather. What's up, everyone? Don't forget to subscribe my channel for more legendary classics like this one, because here we celebrate not just cars, but the icons that shape the soul of automotive luxury. The 1962 Maserati 5000 GT, a masterpiece that still defines what it means to be truly timeless.